calling you Rusty Featherstone. Would you be willing to, here on 60 for 60, reveal your true identity? You said it. You said the name. And I'll be eating a grilled chicken sandwich meal with an unsweet iced tea. I'm here with TikToker Rusty Featherstone. And this is 60 for 60.
Can't wait.
Right here in my hand, I've got 60 US dollars, cold hard cash.
Yep.
I'm gonna set it right there. If you can eat $60 worth of Chick-Fil-A in 60 minutes, that's all yours.
And I've also got a beer in case I get thirsty.
What kind of beer is that?
That is Friday beers.
Tasty light lager.
It's just the tastiest.
So Rusty, you got into this industry through your beverage reviews.
Yes.
Still part of what you do, but I would say now you've kind of pivoted into a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Got your hands in a lot of fountains.
Yep.
If you will.
I won't, but we can.
I don't know if we're allowed to say this. New travel show in the works.
Yep.
We can tease that.
It's gonna be called, my travel show is gonna be called How Cool. We're gonna find out how cool a bunch of different things are.
People are saying you might be this generation's Anthony Bourdain.
I mean, it's mostly just my mom and my boss, kind of weird, so. But they both have really good taste. This is already gonna be so hard. I'm gonna do it because I need the $60, but I'm not gonna like it.
First of all, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
What do you think of mine?
It seems like it's all my clothes.
It is. You have a habit of leaving things behind in hotel rooms.
I've known to do that.
So today, my big reveal is that every single thing I'm wearing, except for my socks and underwear,
Yep.
was once owned by you and left in a hotel room.
So I will add from the shoes to the corduroy shirt. Those are all things that I have gifted you. I do want that undershirt back.
Gifted is, you've gifted retroactively.
Yeah.
I've been like, you left this, and you're like, you can keep it. Pretty badass.
I feel like I'm going a little heavy on the sauce. I feel like that might be a bad.
The sauce is a I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. You don't
Lubricant?
have to eat it. Well, it wasn't lubricant. I was gonna say like superfluous to the challenge. Is that? I think that's a word.
Never heard it, but
I wanna, we've been calling you Rusty Featherstone, but as we talked briefly about once on our podcast, but I think a lot of people don't know this. That's not your birth name.
yeah, my real name.
Bleep that, bleep that, bleep that. Would you be willing to here on 60 for 60?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
I think it's not because I'm hiding it. I just think it's funny when people figure it out.
Do you enjoy the mystique of it?
People that I've met since I started calling myself Rusty, that call me by my real name, I can tell that they're closer.
I think a lot of people here call you Rusty. Do you take that personally sometimes?
They have to call me Rusty to people outside of this office, so it makes sense.
I want to hone in on where that came from.
Yeah. I had a sweatshirt, a crew neck sweatshirt that said Rusty Wallace on it. Sketchy Phil. Went over to his house. His brother just thought my name was Rusty.
Okay, because of the shirt?
Had been calling me Jack for years and was like, oh, I've been getting it wrong.
He said it. He said the name.
Fuck.
We got him. Hey.
He had been calling me Jack for years.
He did it.
And then was like, oh, his name must be Rusty.
Got it.
When I went to make a TikTok, didn't want to use my real name. So I put Rusty, and then I cannot for the life of me remember where Featherstone came from. I think
I know where the name came from. I think I found it.
I know what you're gonna say. To my knowledge, had never heard of this man before.
Can I show you the clip? I have a clip.
Yep.
Of it.
Okay.
Let's see if this is what you're talking about.
Today is October 18th, 1984. We're at the headquarters office of the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation located in Oklahoma City. Signed Deputy Inspector Rusty Featherstone.
Someone sent me that one time.
But that's you're claiming that's a coincidence? Is there possible that was subconscious?
I had never seen that documentary. I think it's just a crazy coincidence. There's also a guy from Boise, Idaho, named Rusty Featherstone on LinkedIn.
A real person? That's hysterical. I wonder if he gets messages all the time.
I think we're friends on LinkedIn.
Before we get to the next question, I'm gonna do a quick check-in.
Yep.
You're about, 10 nuggets in?
My thought process right now is if I almost moved on to the salad. You can watch the tape. I did a little pump fake. I added hard-boiled egg for some reason, because that on the app that brought me to exactly $60.55, and then in person I didn't. Even
Oh yeah, I got I have another question for you.
That is the nature of this
That
show.
is the nature. It'd be pretty bad if I
It'd be
didn't.
really funny if you were just like, all right, what else do you want to talk?
You grew up playing golf?
I did.
Like, what age did you start?
Probably like 2nd grade.
What's your handicap?
At its peak, I would say I was like single digits.
You ever think about playing in college?
No.
Have you ever hit a hole in one?
No.
Have you ever hit anything other than a golf ball with a golf club?
Which I hit. Oh, fuck. That's so funny. I know what you're talking about.
I heard maybe you got caught up in some sort of kerfuffle at a lacrosse match or something.
Oh! That's not what I was talking about.
You can tell both stories then.
Well, I don't even want to admit to the first one. What do you know?
I heard you went to a women's lacrosse game and got a little too caught up
into the match.
Yeah.
So the story. Who told you that? The story.
Found it online.
That's crazy. So we're leaving the women's state championship for lacrosse. We just won. We had this huge rivalry with like our rival town.
What's the rival town?
Yarmouth.
Ugh.
Yeah. And this kid came into the window and it's pitch black outside, and all I see is the barrel of something. And it had gotten to the point where, like, in our like juvenile minds, there was a real threat of like, this guy's gonna shoot me. Not over women's lacrosse, but like that happened to be the venue that we were at.
Okay.
Barrel of something comes into the car, huge bang. And it's one of those moments where you like look up and you like pat yourself. It was a confetti gun. so the car is just filled with confetti. For some reason, it just like rubbed us the wrong way. Someone had broken their D-pole, like the long one. So there were like these halves, and I got out and threw it at the kid's car, and it just like stuck perfectly in the hood.
It like wet, like it stayed in it.
Yeah, it was like he drove like a rusty minivan. Rusty
Rusty
He drove
minivan.
like
It's
a
your
rusty
rival.
minivan is my evil twin.
I will say, sticking a confetti gun into someone's car and firing it
Is the
one of
most scared I've ever been. Now I'm a little worried because the only people that would know that are like 3 guys, and like maybe my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah, it was your girlfriend. I heard. So my next question. I heard you were sloppy in bed. We're almost halfway through. We're not on pace, but I'm gonna give you a chance to get a little bit ahead.
Sweet.
So I have with me right here a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
I'm gonna scramble this up.
That one's the unsolvable one, unfortunately.
What does that mean?
Can't be solved. Grab that one.
That was insane. All right, let me scramble it up. I can just scramble it. And then you'll have 2 minutes to solve it.
Okay.
If you succeed, you can give me like 2 chicken nuggets. 3 chicken nuggets? What do we think?
I think I can give you one of these things.
No, that's insane.
What's in it for 3 chicken nuggets? Come on.
You can't give me that.
2 minutes is fast.
5 chicken nuggets. It could be a salad, only if it's the salad. There's 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. I mean, that's just not how you mix it up. But
What do you mean that's not how you mix
it's like
it?
watching a monkey hump a football.
Okay.
Wait, give me a second to look at it first.
Is that part of it?
Yeah. You joking? You think I'm just fumbling around with it? I'm ready.
Down, set, hike. This is insane to watch. He's humming right now. Bang, minute and a half. Well done.
Thanks.
Why do you know how to do that?
This one time, my buddy knew how to do it, and he did it in front of this girl, and she thought it was cool, and I was like, oh, that's sick. Fuck, dude, this morning, actually, I don't even know if we can keep this in. I'm leaving work today, and I don't have a clicker for the gate to open from the parking garage. It's an underground parking garage. And so if someone's leaving in front of me, like, I'll try and haul ass and like catch their, wind as they go under the gate. And I'm trying to catch up to this woman, and I just nailed another car.
What?
Yeah, so bad. Got out, looked from like 30 feet away, didn't see any damage. Got back in and peeled out, but like, I have no idea.
Kind of a little hit and run situation.
Yeah.
Does that remind you of the whole Karen incident?
Whoa! Yeah. Okay, so Karen, who are you talking to? That's crazy. These all seem to be around women's sporting events, but we were coming home from a girls' volleyball game, and I'm dropping Bigo off, and we're driving down his dark, like, neighborhood road. It's one of those neighborhoods where people park on the side of the road, so it's not uncommon to see someone kind of like pulling over. So this car is coming at us, and they pull into our lane, and we're like, okay, they're parking at one of these lawns, whatever. And they just keep coming. So we swerved out of the way. She hits us head on. Half of her car is at the scene, and we're like, oh my God, like, that whatever, we get out and the car is like swerving towards this cliff. At the last second, like jerks off, not jerks off. At the last second, like jerks back to the right and peels off. And at this point, we went from like super sympathetic to this person to like, that fucking asshole just totaled my car and left. And we didn't know who it was for like weeks. And finally the cops called us and they were like, we figured out who it is. It's this woman, Karen, and she is out on bail for like her 4th DUI.
Tanner, could you pass me that box? I have a little present that I brought you. And I'm just gonna show you something. And I wanna see if it draws on any memory strings, if you will.
Okay, so the pieces are kind of coming together right now. You talked to Phil.
I found it in an AOL chat room.
You're only harping on things that happened when I was in high school, which is very funny. Yeah, okay, so I was in a rap group called the Boston 3 Party. And we had a bunch of hit songs, but I think during this incident we were recording Hit and Run, actually, maybe. We had a song called Hit and Run about that story.
Whipping down Woodland, see that bitch Karen. The brights was on, and that music, it was blaring. Karen had been sipping.
And I remember after we had a great session, all the boys laid down, a clean track, posted it on SoundCloud, came outside, and Bigo calls me and he's like,
yo, you guys gotta come out here and look at my car.
And we go and his car is just covered in Greek yogurt, like the most amount of Greek yogurt that I've ever seen. I get the question a lot, how did you know it was Greek yogurt? I don't know. I remember we all came to the conclusion that it was Greek yogurt. And yeah, we made a documentary about it for my film class.
I think I know who did it. Can I show you who I think did it? I think it was this kid.
So who do you think would do something like this to Brendan?
Probably Ryer. I mean, he's always Dawson Yogue around the calf, so.
Could have been Ryer, because it's just the type of kid to do that.
Ryer, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's 100% Ryer.
Ryer's fan, obviously.
So, how do you know Brendan Goss?
What can I say? See him in the hallways and he's just a hater of the yoke. Hate that kid.
He was in my film group. Yeah, he didn't actually do it. We had to pick a culprit for the documentary, and this kid, Ryer, was just like the perfect person.
Because everyone thinks I did it.
Did what?
The yoke. They think I chucked it.
No, Bigo, shit, I need a 30.
Get a 30.
These are horrible, by the way.
Yeah, let's do a check-in. Yeah,
They're
the grilled.
so
Yeah, I didn't
bad.
enjoy mine. They're kind of like fatty.
They're like stewing in their own juices.
I feel like that's a good quality in meat usually.
Typically, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Something about them, like, doing that process in a Chick-fil-A container, wildly off-putting.
I've heard that sometimes the air up where you live kind of smells a little stinky. Some might say fishy. Have you ever had a certain reaction to that?
Just one time? How did you know this? This one time, so if you're not familiar, when there's like a strong fog in Portland, Maine, oh my god, I'm like crying. Like the fish smell kind of just overwhelms the city. We're driving across the bridge, it's me, my mom, and my sister. I think this is what you're referring to.
It is, yeah.
We just got hit by like a brick wall of this like really fishy smell.
How old are you?
I was like 9 and my sister was like 12. And I didn't know what this meant, but I knew I had to say it. And I said, Casey, close your legs. She like didn't know what to do. She was just like, I wasn't expecting him to be acting like this early. And she just took my phone away.
This is what your mom did.
Yeah, she was just like, it was like her knee-jerk reaction. And I remember just playing skills mini hoop, just pissed as fuck.
You didn't know what it meant, but you whipped that out of the...
So funny. No, I remember, like, I associated, like, that joke is appropriate when it smells like fish.
Got it.
and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But now I know why. And I'm sorry, Casey. Salad done. One salad done.
One salad done, mac and cheese done. Those are the only things you finished.
Everyone knows once you're done with the first salad and the first mac and cheese, the rest is smooth sailing.
That's what I've heard. Would you rather walk on fours for the rest of your life or lose your eyesight?
Fuck. You have to lose your eyesight, but that sucks so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Wait. Can someone stroll me?
What does that mean?
I'm a stroller.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, sure.
I get to see and someone pushes me around. Obviously, I'm fucking.
You gotta find someone
Question. How do I have sex?
standing up.
So why would I just have sex all the time? I just walk around having sex.
Well, it's just the opposite because you normally have it on all fours.
I'd go blind, and here's why. List of cool blind guys. Louis Armstrong. Sorry, no, the other one. Dude, a mic, he's in the middle of performing, a mic falls and he catches it.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, he's so talented, he like knows when the mic's falling away. It's like, no, he can see, you fucking idiot.
All right, we got 15 minutes left.
Yeah. You know what the worst part is? I've definitely done this amount of Chick-fil-A without knowing it. I think it's the fact that I know that I have to eat it.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like that would have the opposite effect.
No, like imagine like you're 3 Harry Potter movies in, you're the most hungover you've ever been, someone just orders 60 nuggets, you're taking those to town.
I guess that's true. You're a big Harry Potter guy.
Fucking love Harry Potter, dude.
What's the best one?
Everyone's gonna shit on me for this. I like Sorcerer's Stone, and here's why.
The movie? We're talking movies, right?
Yeah, if I was talking about the books, I would have said Philosopher's Stone. Idiot.
Ew.
Never read them. I don't want to see children, wizards, fighting a war. I started watching these because it's like a whimsical wizard school where they have fun and they get into a little bit of hijinks, not like get into a full-fledged war.
That is a take I've never heard before, but I don't hate it actually.
I refuse to watch the last 2.
You've never seen them?
Yeah, I rock with old Harry Potter. Also, Dumbledore, you're having children fight your wars for you?
Just so that guy could get naked and jerk off? Did you hear about that?
No. I literally might tap out. I'm sorry.
No one has even come close of all the people that have done this so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's harder than you think. I'm gonna give it the old college try.
Yeah. How many? We got what? Like less than 10 minutes left, probably?
No. Yeah, we got less than 10 minutes. So in hindsight, I'm realizing now I should have gotten more drinks. I mean, I don't know how much $60 worth of drinks is this, but like.
Yeah, one thing you should know about 60for60, if you have to piss shit or anything like that, you got to do it right there. You can't get up and
Anything like that.
anything in that realm.
Just have to have like an emergency, like.
You have to
jerk.
Well, it's like, you know, in the hot dog contest, if you throw up, you have to eat it.
Is that true?
Yeah. It's like that.
Joey Chestnut!
Yeah.
For the win! He like throws up, like catches it, like shoves it back at him.
Just to like show off, he does a little.
Yeah, okay, so who's better at their sport? Joey Chestnut or Tom Brady?
He's got more than 7, right? Chestnut?
Yeah, but I think you have to factor in the fact that winning a Super Bowl is probably
Oh, I mean, in terms
4
of like
times harder.
4.
Yeah, I think
it's more than 4 times harder.
in a hot dog contest?
Why'd you say that like a baby?
So I think what we're learning about ourselves today is like I'm just not as good at things as I think I am. I thought
really
this was
confident.
gonna be like a fucking piece of cake.
You think there are people that could do it?
Yeah, I mean like if you got my boy Pete high enough, this is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, it is Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Also, I don't know why I put Pete on blast like that. All right, well, this has just been electric.
Yeah, this has been a great time. Do you have anything you want to plug before? Well, should we do the final countdown? The last 10 seconds of the challenge? All right, we got 10 seconds left.
And I forfeit.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Thank you for having me on your
5,
show,
4,
man.
3, 2, 1. Another failure.
Go check out the Playdate podcast. It's me and Will, and it's a lot of fun. This most recent episode, I have to think about who we'll have on.
This is gonna come out in like a month.
Yeah, our most recent episode. In a month, we'll probably have Shaq. By then, go check out How Cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on 60for60. Always a pleasure. Peace. Alrighty. You don't get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's fucked.